Hello, viewers. I'm SB.
I'm Mike.
I'm Nick.
I'm Will.
Hey, that actually worked. And this is Deep Rock Galactic. Look at it, it's so beautiful. For those of you who do not know, this is a... Is this a survival game? This is not a survival game. It's a game where you try to survive while mining. There's a lot of hitting things with pickaxes. There's a lot of gathering resources. But there's also just a hell of a lot of shooting bugs. Y'all want to maybe get in this pod and let's do the thing?
All right, let's do it.
Do the thing.
So here's our glorious team of dwarves. In a lot of ways, this game is a successor to the lineage of things like Left 4 Dead and Vermintide. Y'all have any thoughts? Feel free to jump right in.
It really, it does feel a lot like the Left 4 Dead days, and we had played a considerable amount of that game. But I think what's awesome about this one is that you can, upgrade your characters over time and customize your loadouts, and there's a whole lot more depth to it.
Yes, a lot of persistence. For my money, what the thing that is coolest about this game is the terrain systems. Unlike the games that we just mentioned, every level in Deep Rock Galactic is procedurally generated, and as dwarves, you have a tremendous amount of control over the terrain. You can see my team here immediately having at it, just reshaping things as we need them. Our goal in this mission, as you can see in the top right, is to extract a certain amount of morkite and fossils from the map, and we're just going to run around and do that. And I'm sure the planet will not resist us in any major way, and all of these guns that we brought will be totally superfluous.
Do you know if many of your viewers are afraid of spiders?
Boy, I hope not. Yeah, this game definitely has some creepy bug stuff, so if you are a person who cannot handle creepy bug stuff, manage your risk level accordingly.
Maybe
Someone who
we'll
doesn't like spiders, though, is kind of therapeutic.
Yeah,
that's
that's fair.
I just bounced off somebody's head real good. Alright, I think we've cleaned out this initial chamber. Let's have our driller here with his magic drill arms have at this wall. So this is some of that terrain deformation I was talking about. The driller is best at it because he has the magic drill arms, but everybody has the ability to just sort of pick a wall and reshape to their heart's content. It's just, with the pickaxe, sometimes it takes a while. And the terrain, the different environments actually have different types of stone in them that take different amounts of hits, and there's a lot of... It's very cleverly done. It's a lot deeper than you might expect it to be. I think it's a lot deeper than it needed to be. They put a hell of a lot of work into this.
It's a relatively small development team, too, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah. Lots
And
of
it was in
swarmers
early
here.
access for about two years?
Quite some time. Oh, we got a room full of real bad stuff in here. At a brood nexus and a spitball infector, so watch out. So this thing is responsible for some of those little bugs that we're seeing coming at us. You can see there our driller doing the thing. These little bugs, you can just pickaxe them, but when there's enough of them, flamethrower sure is a good idea. Alright, solid teamwork. Alright, anything interesting around here? Oh, yeah.
There's some data over here.
Okay. Oh, I should probably drop some of this morkite off. Where's Molly? Molly, come here. So that right there is our mule. Molly carries all of the resources back to the company. Oh, God. There's so many swarmers. Are we... Thank you, engineer. It's very helpful. So I think one of the reasons that you don't see a lot of, like, purely procedurally generated terrain like this, and I mean, I say purely, but obviously, like, there are some room-type structures that they've already built and stuff gets inserted, but is because in most games, if the level were to generate you a thing that just kind of sucks, you'd be really stuck. And the way Deep Rock routes around that by giving you a tremendous amount of control over the terrain itself really, I mean, pretty much removes that problem, right? I've gotten into a lot of situations over my embarrassing number of hours playing this game where it just generated me some stuff where there was no obvious way forward and I had to invent a path. Oh, we got a breeder?
Coming.
Thank you.
Breeder is dead.
Yeah, flying enemies like that, you can just freeze them and let them fall to the earth and shatter, which is lovely, because As you could probably see there, those breeders have a lot of health otherwise. So the fact that the game actually gives you the ability to reshape terrain like that, really, I mean, it feels excellent every time you have to do it. They took what might have been really frustrating procedural generation and made it feel awesome instead.
Engineer, can I get a platform over here?
So
Is that only me? I think that's
Yeah.
only me, right?
Yeah.
Or driller, you could.
Sure.
Figured you want to show off the foam.
We'll get there.
Sorry,
Yeah.
this room was actually really full of stuff. I'm still behind you guys.
I had a gold bulk today, and then a regular bulk came in right after and blew up all of the gold. It was awesome.
Yeah, sometimes you're not 100% responsible for all of the terrain deformation that happens. Things get wild in combat occasionally. Here, yeah, there we go. Oh, thank you.
I think my favorite part of this game is, the Nitra.
Yeah, so this red mineral that we are trying to get all of here is Nitra. Nitra is never a mission objective. Nitra has no personal value to you, the miner, except that if you want to call in additional supply drops from corporate, they require you to pay them in Nitra for the privilege. So Nitra is effectively more ammunition and health. I'm sure we're gonna need it soon enough. First time we get a big swarm in here, we're gonna run real low. Yeah, like this one that's about to come in. So there are 4 separate classes in the game, each with their own sets of abilities and armaments. We have one of each class represented here. I'm playing the Gunner, so named for the big gun here. It's not exactly rocket science. We have there our Scout. It's quick move in, has a grappling hook. Yep, that grappling hook. Not so much a stand and fight type character, but that mobility is super, super fun. Have our engineer here building turrets and doing, the kinds of things you expect from an engineer in a video game. Just throw some stickies over here real quick. And then, of course, the driller with his big drill arms and his ridiculous flamethrower. Oh, man. He really spoiled my shot there. I'm burning ammo with my my minigun real fast here. I'm not used to using the minigun. I don't play the minigun a lot.
Oh, I love the minigun.
I have more hours gunner than any other class by a large margin, but do not have a lot of minigun experience. Hey, can we get
Nick,
an engineer platform
all over the place?
Sorry, what was that? Foam everywhere?
Yeah, just under the
Yep, you got it.
stuff.
So these sticky grenades, in addition to being, sticky grenades and doing the stick and explode thing, they also...
Oh, what is going on?
I just got blown up real good by somebody.
Maybe
The
by
sticky
the
grenades, in
oppressor?
addition to
Okay.
sticking and exploding people, also make the bugs run. So these big ones that have weak spots on their back, if you throw a sticky grenade at them, they turn and expose that weak spot. And there's some big stuff on me right now.
Is there potentially a bulk detonator through the wall on the other side?
No, I think I got detonated, like somebody set off a gas cloud.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
So you can see when the big bugs go down, they leave a cloud of gas. There's another oppressor coming in. Alright, we're just gonna... Give me a second here.
Don't forget the Beastmaster if you're running it.
He didn't actually turn around. He looked like he was trying to turn around, but he got stuck because he's too big. Oh, another Praetorian coming in as well. I'm having a hell of a time getting them to show me their back.
Yeah. Careful with
Well, see,
the gas.
this is why you bring more than one dwarf. If they want to face me, they can just show their backs to everybody else. Okay. Well, we got through that eventually. This is not quite...
I'll scout for some sugar.
There we go, that worked.
Or is it about time to...
Did I make some
Drop
bad
the-
foam?
This is the gap over here was a little bit large. It's fine, we got it.
Okay.
Is it a good time to drop some supplies?
We do have enough nitra. I mean, I could use a drop. Okay, we found all the... Wow, we already found all the nitro we needed, huh? This is a short one. Also, gold. Sweet, sweet gold.
Yeah, we found a lot of everything.
I have one
We're close
fossil.
on fossils.
Yeah.
Hey, it's alright for the first one to be good and straightforward. Alright, I'm going to call in a supply drop. We got a ton of nitro. And the company doesn't
Okay.
give you anything for nitro left over at the end of the mission, so...
Now don't stand underneath it. You might have poor situational awareness.
Yeah, the supply drop does not distinguish friend from foe. It will totally kill foes, just also friends.
It's also neat because it makes a giant hole in the terrain that you can then, zoom into if you wanted to.
I sometimes follow Molly up.
Yeah.
Got giant hole in your friends too.
Do we need to press forward a little bit to find a fossil, or... Oh, no.
I got it. I got it.
Alright, cool. Well then, let's hit the big extract button and get the hell out of here. Yeah, we made that look a little bit easier. We might have to turn up the difficulty a little bit here.
I won't be opposed.
So after
I
we've
like
pressed
it.
the button, the company sends in an extraction drop pod over... Wow, way over there on the map.
Did
Well,
you show
you'll
them
be
the terrain
surprised-
scanner yet on your screen?
Yeah. You'll be surprised to know that it's backwards. We had to go backwards. So the mule will eventually get to the terrain scanner. Ow. Stupid Noctera. And the company is going to pull the mule out whether we get in the thing or not. We have a limited time window here. There is friendly fire. Sorry about that. It's fine. Listen, the dwarves are wearing a lot of armor. The bugs, less so. Mostly. Some of them. Oh, screw this noise.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah, you do that. You do that thing. Saw swarmers coming out of literally every side of that tunnel.
I'm looking for a good opportunity. I don't think there's much opportunity here to just drill in.
No, I think the path out is fairly straightforward. But if it weren't, of course, we have all of that ability to affect the terrain. We could just make ourselves a road. I'm sure it will come up. We have a very chaotic group fighting style. Speaking of chaotic, what on earth is Molly doing? Yeah, that is fairly satisfying when it works, though, huh?
Where did she go?
She went into the wall over here.
I'm a
Yeah.
good.
I mean, if you can get there, just get there. Ow, electric thing. Just walk
it's
right into
just
it.
It's just a boring little tunnel. Oh,
Yeah.
there's nothing exploding in there at all.
There could be.
We've
No,
got.
I went
Could make it happen.
Oh, yeah, well, no, I don't want you to blow me up. Are you running the grenade launcher or the breach cutter?
Breach cutter.
Good.
Hey. They both do friendly fire. Don't tempt me.
The grenade launcher feels like it does a lot more, though. You can really kill someone with the grenade launcher.
All right.
Rock
we're
and
waiting
roll
on
and
an-
also stun. Nice.
Trying to find my way around.
I've thrown a shield at the
Sure.
entrance.
All right. Great. We did it.
You can hear the bugs trying to eat the drop pod from the outside. Congratulations, everyone. It was minimum complexity, minimum cave length, and we managed to get through it. But that's sort of the
Only a tiny
idea.
number
It's-
A win's a win.
But that's sort of the idea. It's a game where you do some mining, and you do an awful lot of shooting at bugs, and sometimes sitting on them in the drop pod accidentally.
Whoops.
It's like Minecraft with a lot more murder and immediate objectives.
If
Honestly,
you're
I
looking
think-
for a more structured Minecraft.
I think
With
that was
murder.
my major confusion. Like, when I had known about the game for a long time before we actually got into it, but I really thought it was much more of a Minecraft. I didn't realize that it was sort of Left 4 Dead, just with some mining in it.
Did you want to swap classes to show them different main?
We're gonna do a different one each episode. So I'm gonna stay
okay.
gunner for the rest of this episode, and we're gonna take on a different kind of mission. Let's hunt some eggs here in the awful blackness, and we'll just turn the difficulty up.
Oh, okay.
This is still low length, low complexity.
Any moral opposition to switching to gunner for me?
No, feel free.
Okay.
Play whatever
Anybody
you feel
running
like
field
playing.
medic?
I am not.
Okay, I'm going to. Might be a
So
good
we'll talk about all the equipment and perk stuff a little bit later. I wanted this first episode to just be like, hey, get a feel for the thing. We don't actually have to sit in the seats.
We don't even really have to stay in the pod, frankly.
Yeah, but once you sit in the seat, you can't get out of the seat.
It's a sort of an immersion thing.
I know once I'm down, I don't really want to get back up again.
Immerse yourself in the fantasy of being a real-life old guy.
Or you just don't listen to enough Chumbawamba.
I listen, I just don't agree with them.
I'm
I get
fine
knocked down and I
here.
just stay the hell down there.
Oh, good.
So the different biomes on Hoxxes, in addition to having different looks, Jesus, sometimes have their own little hazards and different versions of the enemies. I think this one's pretty straightforward, but we'll see some real weird stuff. There's a menace behind us. We'll see some real weird stuff in future episodes. We're going to make sure to try to get a good glimpse of the breadth of what the game has to offer.
I don't know. I hear him. I just don't see him.
Yeah, he's still crawling around in the walls. He's going to wait. Can we get an engineer platform up here, maybe?
There's a spitball infector out
Yeah,
there.
let's see where you at.
I lit it up.
Oh,
Alright, the infector's dealt with.
Oh, that is a big drop.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
don't accidentally fall down there. We don't have a scout anymore, so you have to build like a staircase.
We have
Or-
another-
right. Okay.
Or
Here.
our driller could just do the thing. Ah, I found the menace. He waited for you guys to run off, and then he just came back out here.
All right, I got exploded from behind.
Alright, well, as the cameraman, I'm
you.
going to stay back here in the passageway and mine. This is the most exciting footage.
That's right.
So we didn't talk about it a lot because
There's
we're all
another-
very...
Oh,
We didn't talk about it a lot because we're all very efficient at dealing with it at this point. But another thing that I think really makes this game special is the lighting system. So you can see naturally areas on Hoxxes are very, very dark, but we all have flares that we can throw, and then there's some other lighting tools we can use. I'm just going to go ahead.
But we do not have a scout this time who has a super powered flare that it makes it a
Yeah,
whole lot
big-
nicer for everybody else.
A big part of the reason that things were so well lit last time is that we had a scout lighting stuff up. There's a helmet over here. Oh, there's also a cave leech. Oh, God. Fortunately, my sixth sense saved me there.
So Praetorian over.
I took out that leech for you. So we found an abandoned helmet from a previous expedition. Let's get this plugged into my terrain scanner here. And we could expect to find a fallen expedition... Boy, I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. It's that little purple bit in the top right of the terrain scanner. I think it's back up in the initial room.
Boy,
Just
it
grab
sure is.
some materials here.
There's a zip line that goes up there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do another one.
it's gonna be easy to get. You'd think, though, with the entire rest of the map available, it wouldn't be in the one place we've already been.
Poor loot bug. He's adorable, but also he has eaten many valuable minerals, so we're just gonna pop him open and get those. That's really his fault. I blame him.
It's true.
Is this the right... Did I go the wrong way? Yes, I did.
Okay.
Up here. Alright, so where is that... Oh, yeah, that shouldn't be too hard to get into. We got swarmers incoming. Oh, no, this is a terrible way to do this. Okay, there are some bugs. So, you can just shoot them. You know, they don't like being shot. But every bug has their weak points. On some bugs, they're just big and glowing and really obvious. But also, nobody likes to be shot inside of their mouth. That's always effective.
Can you call out, Mike?
He's up in the thing.
Yeah.
What's
You'll have to.
Here's the entrance. So he drilled himself a tunnel. I'm coming. I'll get there eventually. I'm gonna tame this.
I see why this other guy died here.
This place is not safe at all.
You might need a little other platform underneath that zipline.
Everything's fine. So here's that fallen dwarf. Let's get ourselves some sweet cosmetics.
I agree,
Shoot
Will.
another one. After two of us have fallen.
How you guys doing out there? Is
We're
everything all right?
fine.
Okay. Okay.
There. Here.
No! Fine.
We're
I
not
just
trying to
have go up
record
the zip
Mirror's
line
Edge here.
the third time.
I believe in you. There's an egg up here, isn't there? Oh, that's... Yeah, there is.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
You're totally right. So we can see on the terrain scanner these little orange orbs that represent the alien eggs the company has asked us to go and get. For reasons. And we don't ask. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't actually want to know.
They tell you not to ask.
It's fine with me. How would my life be improved by knowing this? Yep, there you go. That is definitely an egg pod. Where's Molly at? She's coming. Right.
Molly is way over here.
Oh, sounds like we got some incoming.
Yeah, we should get you some red sugar. Swarmers over here.
Molly, get out of the way.
My plan is to just fall over and have alcohol poured on me again.
You mean for after this?
You know, I don't like the judgment in that tone. No,
It wasn't judgment, it's just sad of the lack of invitation.
well, you know, quarantine, etc.
After, before, during.
Oh, here's that egg. Yep, so they don't like it when you do that.
Luckily it didn't trigger anything, though.
Alright, we have enough nitro for a drop if we need it.
Oh, hey, maybe shoot that.
Alright, good start.
A lot of ordnance in a tiny space.
Yeah, I like the sticky grenade a lot in situations like this. You just throw it on something that's in the front of the crowd and it carries it backward into the middle of them before it explodes.
Because it fears them and they run into it?
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Okay, yeah. It looks
Oh,
like
you set off the swarmers.
I think we're clear up here, right?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, there's a... I turned around, but there's totally an egg further down that tunnel. Let me catch back.
There's,
Here, I got you, man.
anybody get the pearl?
I did not see a pearl.
It's
All
just-
right, I'm gonna nuke these things.
Oh yeah, please. Watch out.
Oh,
Oh
God.
wow!
You we're gonna nuke them, and then you just stood there.
No, I did nuke them.
Oh,
That's why
well,
there's a
he's-
giant hole here.
Yeah,
Oh,
where
you
they
nuked
were-
yourself.
I,
You also blew
The-
yourself up. I see.
The
Okay.
magic of the
Giant
drill.
hole with a
You
mic-shaped
didn't.
imprint.
You didn't get all the tunnels. Here's the problem. There were
Okay.
multiple groups of tunnels right here.
all
I
right.
am pretty low on ammo. Before we pull this egg, can we
Yeah.
drop another?
I would back away from that wall. Steve,
Let's get out of
Steve,
there.
back up. Steve's not
Yeah.
too smart. He's alright. Good boy, Steve.
I'm gonna drop one over here.
Okay.
All right. I
there
think
you
I'm gonna put some curtains in and move into this space. It's nice.
Mike, there's some red sugar over here.
I will save it for after we pop one of these swarms.
That feels good. So each one of these gives you back 50% of your ammo for each gun, and also 50% health, which could be sometimes a very limited resource. You can really get worn down on health over the course of a mission.
And
Hey,
ammo.
Molly, get back
Pull
over
this
here.
egg.
Yeah, she's coming.
Do you want to set up some turrets? Because they're probably gonna.
Where's my turret?
Okay.
Maybe
do we
over
wanna,
here.
Do we want to do
Here?
it right here in this room? Yeah, this looks defensible to me.
Away from the
Okay.
swarmers?
Well, he definitely handled the swarm. The swarmers. Those things are not coming back. Take that, loot bug. Important to pet Steve. You don't want him forgetting
Floater.
which side he's on. That wasn't so good. I didn't hit anybody with that. There weren't any bugs left. Oh, hey, that got dense really quickly. The one downside of Steve is that he's not smart enough to stay away from the explosive bugs. Oof, that's a lot of neurotoxin.
You know, I like to start my day.
On the other side.
All right. If there is a guard,
Oh, we got a menace behind us.
there.
He
It's
got away, but
almost
he's on. Yeah, he's on fire. It's probably in real bad shape. Yeah,
Got some exploders coming at us.
yeah, the stuff's in behind us too.
I dropped a shield. If you back up.
The oppressor.
I was hoping I could get him to turn around. Yeah, he's not
We're gonna-
afraid, but that's okay. We brought enough
Steve will
explosives.
get him.
Okay.
Oh,
I think I'm hearing.
It's
Oh,
just
my
a.
Steve.
There it is.
The menace is definitely crawling around in this wall. I can hear him.
what was that? Oh, the driller's charge shot.
Yeah, that's the flying nightmare. Oh, here he is, and he's
Okay.
dead.
Cool.
Okay.
All
This
right.
place looks familiar.
This is the last of the bulo caps we need for our secondary here. And 2 eggs left.
We're right next to one of them.
Yep. I really love the way that a level transforms over the over your time with it. You just end up with all these zip lines everywhere, and also sometimes some huge holes in it.
This is sort of capitalism until it's broken and empty.
We don't leave a real small footprint.
Oh, I jumped irresponsibly.
Don't worry.
I jumped and fell sort of sideways off of a thing. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Do we want to pull the egg that's up here?
Yeah, we should pull that egg.
Yeah.
A time like the present. And then we
Yeah, go
can
ahead.
fight down here if we have to.
They are angered enough. And then
This game is surprisingly pretty.
Is this the last one right here?
Oh, you know what?
This is
Oh,
this is
it's
the one
first.
he's working on, actually.
Ooh. Okay.
It's a lot of bugs.
Boy,
That's a fair
lot
number of
of
bugs.
bugs.
Yeah, I went to throw down a shield and got downed while pulling it out. Because all of a sudden, I'm a bad. So here's the thing about video games. They're very hard. It's unfortunate that the follow cam is directly behind the person that you're looking at. It actually makes it pretty hard to see through them.
Oh,
Alright, so the bugs don't like to walk into the shield, and also while you're in the shield, your own personal shields refresh very, very quickly. So a whole bunch of...
Don't have a whole lot of nitra.
I have 40 nitra in my pocket. Let me go
I have
put this in the
35.
molly.
We're good.
We don't have a whole lot of nitra in Molly.
Yeah, I was waiting until after you pulled the egg to call her down.
Yeah, I
here to
did
put it in.
not get a chance. That swarm happened. Found a pearl though.
Alright.
I don't even think that was a swarm. I think that was just a spawn.
Okay, that has 5 nonsense.
I think that might have been a normal map wave that spawned, and then he pulled the egg, and we got an egg wave on top of it.
No, I didn't pull the egg.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
well,
That was just.
That was
Well,
us
well,
just having a
then.
real hard time with not a lot, I guess.
Just put this in here.
all right,
So you can
let's-
see there are an awful lot of different currencies there. Most of these are for upgrading our gear. Very few of them are directly mission relevant. But there's a lot of persistent progression systems.
Found some bugs in a wall.
Uh-oh. That's where they live.
Not anymore.
I
Indeed.
see, yeah.
I will slowly leave.
A lot of exploders.
Oh, you have a Praetorian, like, all up on you.
I don't know if we put up enough zip lines in here.
I like to sample all of the local fauna when mining.
Alright, Praetorian down.
Nope, you
The
farted.
cloud is really expanding. Like, I'm all the way back in this corner here, thinking about digging myself a cubby in the wall. Alright, so that was the egg that was right there. The other egg is, like, way down there at the bottom left of the terrain scanner. Pretty far
tried
down.
Zipline parkour didn't work.
We should drop a supply thing. I'm going to drop a supply thing down here at the tunnel. So I ran out of minigun ammo because I am not good at rationing my ammunition. Again, I would like to offer as an excuse that I don't use this gun all that often.
I use it all the time, and I don't have that much ammo left either. Has 5 is hard.
Okay. Feel a little bit better. 1,200 seems like a lot of rounds, but I sure can go through them quickly. Is this the... Yeah, this is the egg
this
thing
is
right
just-
here.
Maybe
Oh, hey,
another
look at
thing to
this.
point
Got
out
some,
for
got some
your
gold
viewers is
flecks
that
in the
this
wall
game
here.
is also a lot of fun not with 4 people. It's
Oh, there's
got
definitely
a
going to
great
be...
solo mode.
There's going to be a solo episode or 2, so I can show that off. So these flecks in the wall indicate that there's something buried in the wall. In this case, a great big gold nugget. Ollie is theoretically on her way to the beacon here. She took kind of a different way around than I did. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's a fair amount of gold. Alright, Mr. Driller.
Do you want to set up some turrets for the wave we know is coming?
Maybe we'll
Yeah.
get off scot-free.
I don't know, they sound mad.
Oh,
Oh,
Yep, here they
hey!
come.
Here they are.
I'm just gonna give us a quick shield here. There's a lot of bugs real close to us. I don't know. Does the shield keep the gas out? Will gas expand into the shield?
I don't actually know.
Shooting the Praetorian in the front is a pro move, and perhaps why I am constantly out of
the
ammunition.
shield sets off the gas.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, well, are we feeling ready to go?
Yeah, this place looks looted.
Yeah, I don't think we've left anything of value here.
This place is made of zip lines and foam now.
Yeah, we've really done a number on this chamber in particular.
It also
There are
looks
actually-
like the end of like a rave with all the glow sticks. Just kind of.
Yeah, this like little pit in the corner where every glow stick falls.
You know, foam, zip lines.
It's not an environmentally friendly operation. But the environment's not that friendly to begin with, so it's alright.
Yeah, that's our excuse. They started it.
That's
Oh,
right.
no.
Yeah, I am not ammo efficient.
Which one of these zip lines actually goes up? And
Several of
tricks.
them, depending on how much
you
you're
just
willing to
have to pick-
walk.
Try them
2
all.
or 3. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
pick your favorite.
I'm helping. Probably. Sorry if I shot you. I was definitely
Oh, no.
firing, which is much like helping.
put a shield here. Who's not here? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm working on it.
I think there's bugs out there.
Yeah, I think we brought some bugs back with us on that last one.
I would take Steve if he would climb into the pod.
You could just come and live on the space rig and be our mascot.
He's got a
very
bunch of
dramatic
paperwork and stuff to fill out back home before he can come along.
I'm concerned that the Glyphids eat dwarves. I haven't really seen anything else down there for them to consume.
Well, but they can't eat. What did they eat before we showed up? It's got to be
There's always
something,
been
right?
dwarves on Hoxxes.
I'm sure there's plenty of glow sticks and foam to be consumed from the previous expedition.
I'm just saying, in theory, they existed before dwarves found them. Or maybe they just eat rocks. I mean, some
Or
of the
they're
bugs
just
down
an
there definitely
invasive
rocks.
species that we brought with us.
Or some fungus or something.
Could be.
So you're positing sort of a Batman and the Joker answer. You know what? That was really. We're doing one more. Executive decision. Those were really fast. Those 2 missions together were about the length of what I was expecting one to be. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna go salvage some previous expeditions' equipment.
I am gonna play engineer.
You look very menacing, looking down.
Not
at
a slight on you, Nick.
Yeah, we're gonna need a real engineer for this one.
Yeah. Gonna need some actually helpful foam pads this time.
I just like the breach cutter a lot.
It is a ridiculously fun weapon. It might be the most fun
Very
weapon.
good.
It's my first 2-star
jump
class,
shoddy.
so I enjoy playing engineer.
Yes, I too have exactly 2 stars. Crazy to have put more hours into the game than that.
I feel like you have more stars, you just aren't showing them.
We'll
Ignore
get
the
there.
color of the portrait.
Wait,
All
is that
right,
what
so-
that does? Shoot. I didn't
So
know.
we're here to salvage the mini mules left behind by this previous expedition that didn't come back. Nobody could imagine why. There we go.
Down here, yeah. Oh, did you find it?
Yeah.
All right.
You
well,
know, just plug in the legs and then fix it in the same way that you fix anything in a video game.
Hit it with a hammer.
Hold
I
E.
guess in most video games you hit something with a wrench until it's Jesus
Oh, wow.
Christ.
All right. Well, this fire
So-
slows, so
whoa.
I'm gonna try to.
Still, after all these hours, able to elicit a real visceral reaction. I'll save you.
Thank you.
I'm guessing return to sender on this thing definitely does damage to my team.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, well, sorry in advance.
Oh, menace. Ooh, fortunately, I'm
And
close
some
enough to it that I can...
Mactera.
All right.
That was fine.
Congratulations, we survived insertion. So, you know, a non-trivial number of missions end right when you land. It happens.
If you're gonna lose, it's really the best time.
This is sort of
Or
either,
you could have a
the first
whole
big room or the moment you touch
Minehead
down.
drop on you and take out your whole team.
We don't talk about that.
Can't. Thank you. I suppose here in the sand-blasted caverns, I could just dig my own way because the sandstone's very soft.
I did a bad.
But I'm
There
lazy,
you go. So
and I want
fixed
you
it.
to do the digging.
It's a union thing.
I really like playing scout on these. The giant caverns are a lot of fun to zip around on.
Yeah, until a cave leech reaches down and plucks you out of the sky.
Well, I have Bosco for that.
Yeah, so the different biomes definitely have different sort of generation presets. You play enough missions, you get used to the way that they create caves, and the sandblasted caverns definitely will sometimes create some absolutely huge rooms.
I think what makes this game so great
Ooh.
is this combination. Oh boy, that's an infector. What else is in here?
There's a brood
And a
nexus
nexus.
right next to us. Let's get started on that guy.
I played yesterday and I had 9 spitball infectors in the same room.
Oh, leech on me.
Oh yeah. Picked apart by little things down here.
No,
I gotcha.
you leeched me too high.
Spitball infectors now.
Okay.
One of them.
Oh wow, that's a lot of swarmers.
Sure is.
They're very
I'm just gonna
tiny.
put up some
They
some
explode
guns
so
in the
easily.
center here.
I assume that they're all just like very highly pressurized. If you breach the surface, they just.
Like the sand walls are highly pressurized with swarmers.
No, I said the swarmers are highly pressurized with whatever that green stuff is that's inside them. I guess you could call it blood. But I've seen blood before, and it ain't green.
Mountain Dew.
Well, listen, if I'd understood it was Baja Blast, I'd have been doing a very different thing with it. So there should be enough legs
Brother.
down there to fix that.
Draw instead of an axe.
There is. Do you want any of the sick hold E content?
I'm exploring. I'm doing the valuable stuff for the viewers. Oh god, there's so many bugs. Okay.
Actually, you should have came down here like 3 Mactera spawned and then a Treller.
Ow.
It's okay. I'm getting into trouble my own self. I'm gonna get out of here. Go down the zipline pretty
Nick,
fast.
Did you get down from the enemy, or was that due to my shot?
No, I think it was the enemy. I'm a little low on sugar. Ow.
This is the engineer's lure grenade here. Bugs can't stand a dwarf having fun. Nothing they hate more.
They're against dance. It's what started this whole conflict.
Alright, that was friendly. That was a friendly fire burn.
In your
That one
face,
wasn't
too. That was not even like a little... Zero mercy.
They're a menace.
Yeah, we did a little bit of damage to it. You can see as you fire the minigun, it sort of sights in a little bit. The beam of bullets gets a little more accurate. Let's get this thing fixed the rest of the way up. Alright, phase 1 easy. Ooh, that over there is a warden. Actually, there's a bunch of wardens. The warden itself can't attack you, but it does... Boy, that's not working at all.
Ooh.
Nice breach cutting. Oh god.
Still not used to that one.
I just threw a I threw a flare like it was gonna light up the ceiling. Alright, you guys deal with the stuff.
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
side. I'm
I
gonna
hear
go do
you. I
this.
should have been a scout.
We'll be all right.
All your group needs to say is, "Boy, is it dark in here."
Yeah.
But
Jam
thankfully,
this in.
all the classes are pretty fun to play, so it's not.
Yeah,
really
I think they've done a really good job of not just making them all fun, but making them like really feel different.
they all have really good utility.
This
And then
loop
there's
where
the
you.
driller.
Wow.
No,
Okay. I see.
I've come around to the driller.
But this loop where you use your cool movement abilities to get the nitra so you can kill bugs and do more cool movement stuff is very satisfying.
I've given up on
Nitra.
contributing. I'm just saving bullets at this point. Oh, God.
We're pretty good. We're 2
Honeycombs.
drops in, 2.5.
Oh no, who's gonna get this fossil up here on the ceiling?
If only somebody had a grappling hook.
Who needs grappling
you what,
hooks
he
when we
needs
have
grap-
a bunch of foam? Come on.
That's
Foam and
right.
zip line. It's
My
true.
thought exactly.
It's like a slow scout
I found a pearl.
with more padding.
Well, the problem with the scout is he doesn't have enough guns. The engineer has so many more guns.
It's true. And the guns hurt a little more, which is great.
All right. It's all right. I got this place covered up here.
Nope.
Praetorian really wants to stop me from depositing this pearl. Ah, but now
Gotcha. Oh.
We really went all in
There
getting
we-
this stupid fossil.
What is the point of having drill arms if you don't solve every problem with them?
Hey, it was also solved with the help of 2 engineers worth of foam.
yeah, jeez. Guys are making good, efficient use of company property here.
That's right.
The punchline to a joke is just 2 zip lines and foam.
Huh.
The loot bugs
Is
always
it-
contain a little bit of nitra and a little bit of gold. And unfortunately, the fact
Or
that they
there are
contain nitra means they
golden loot
always die.
bugs.
That's true. There are special loot bugs that only contain gold.
And they're awesome.
Oh, the snowstorm. Or the sandstorm, rather. What a time. It started up, and then I immediately heard something spitting, and I couldn't figure out where it was.
Oh
It was
no!
deeply terrifying.
I got pushed off of a ledge by the sand.
It's alright, we're all right here. We got you.
Oh, there's the emergency foam. Someone tried to.
Foam helps all situations, so there you
Okay,
go.
we probably have enough nitra. That's pretty effective.
We do need 3 more fossils though, unless anybody's sandbagging.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Oh,
Oh shoot!
crawler.
What a bad
Oh.
grenade. Let's just maybe give myself a little bit of breathing room here.
Oh no. I wish I
Trawler's
was
down.
down there with you guys.
Where are you?
Oof, I'm in a fire.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, well, it turns out you can definitely take damage from fire detonating while you are in the shield.
Today I learned.
I'll just put down one of these.
Oh yeah, the shield detonates it, doesn't it? Didn't we just figure that out?
I don't know. I had been sitting in my shield for a while, and then I was afire.
Do we want this rock spire here, or we'd like this rock spire gone?
I
are we gonna
think that it is probably more of
look
a
for
problem
fossils
than a
first?
help.
All right. Well, I'm going to det pack it.
Yeah, this is gonna look cool.
Steve, get out of there. All
Nice, nicely done.
There. Now we can see.
Do love a good explosion. Okay, I need ammo because I'm bad at gun. Later in the series, people will be like, wow, he's so good now. How was he so bad earlier? But right now, everybody's just thinking, this guy sure is lucky he has all these people to carry him. So there are definitely some fossils like way on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Like way on the ceiling. Do we
Is
see
there
any
another
other?
exit?
Yeah, there might be
There.
other little tunnels nearby, maybe that we could dig into, look for stuff.
I'm looking for some.
There's a big ledge up here. It's not actually that high into the room. Not really.
Where at?
Um,
Yeah, Bugs Inc. Oh, I see it.
Oh, here's a pearl.
Oh,
Zip line up to it.
I got killed immediately.
Oh, and there's some packed dirt there, indicating the presence of a tunnel nearby. Oh, little bugs, baby bugs.
let's see. Crack this tunnel and find out.
I'm gonna, here's a thing right there.
Probably go back and get Nick.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We have thrown
Throw
a
some
lot
foam at 'em.
of glow sticks in this tunnel already, or in this room already. Really just a horrible throw. You know what? It turned out alright. That's a lot of fun. It's fun to see them run and then blow up every single time. I was providing cover.
There is some stuff this way, Nick. I haven't quite gotten all the way up there, but if you want to venture with me.
And this game does look awfully good.
There's no problem we cannot solve with 2 engineers.
Okay. Well, that was a bust. It just
I mean,
loops.
there's a thing right there. You can get that.
Yeah, there are a couple of these though that are
That didn't work.
reachable.
That's totally doable. I'm already doing it. I've managed to hurl myself out of the wall with incompetence. The dwarf's truest weapon. It's never far
Incompetence?
from my heart. Yeah,
This I think is going to be easier with platforms.
combination of incompetence and malice can get you anywhere.
The 2 engineers are busy.
Yeah, you guys
the same
are
job.
on your own. Before I dig up
Really
here, how many?
efficient to
How many
spend
fossils?
20 foam to get 1 fossil.
Scale
yeah.
across the ceiling. Hey man, there's some red sugar up here too. Could use that.
Hey, Will, just build a fossil or not a platform over here.
Got it. Totally worth the effort.
Where are you? I'll do it.
Yeah, that's staircaseable.
I'll do it for cheaper.
Yeah.
Don't undercut me.
That's why we bring Nick along. Sometimes you just need a more cost-effective job.
Oh, why isn't there? We got a zip line. Can we get a partial zip line up there?
Nope, it's too steep. Sorry.
All right, it's a race. Let's see who can get there the fastest.
I'm gonna be a while. I'm trying to figure out how we got up here.
Hey! Who is?
I got it. Oh god.
Oh no!
Who blew up the platform underneath?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a mystery.
No, it's not. It sounds a lot like a driller.
A driller? No, I was
Wasn't it?
watching.
Oh, I thought I heard the satchel charge drop.
How would I have gotten a satchel charge up there? The arm on this guy.
Okay,
You
everything's
took
fine.
The perk.
I am very high and out of foam. Let's
Well,
see.
Hold on, I have 2 foam left. I can help.
Okay, I'm just gonna call in another drop here while we're.
That seems wise. Here's the good news. We don't need whatever it is you're climbing toward. I finished the job.
I'm trying to climb towards down at this point.
Oh, here, what about these platforms? All there.
Alright. It's gonna jump on the... Let's see if this works.
It's probably premature, but just to be on the safe side. Sorry.
It did. The giant spiky top of that drill broke my fall.
Yeah, that sounds safe. Oh god. Yeah, I heard the debt charge go down and I just ran.
We hit the part of the mission where things are going too well, so we did goofy things.
It's the danger of getting comfortable.
Oh, you mean the self-sabotage? That's what I'm looking for.
I'm
Okay.
just trying to improve the quality of your content here.
Let's get Molly over here and hit the button. So now that we've repaired the mules, press the button and send Molly and our other mini mules back into this old busted drop pod, and then we're just gonna have to get this thing connected to the nav network and ride it out of here, assuming it hasn't sustained any actual damage.
Yeah, then you play the mini game. Hold E.
I don't think it goes any faster. It just sounds
I'm
better. when we're all-
almost certain it doesn't. But I feel like I contributed now.
It's true. It's true.
And
I
that's
want
the
to
first time
help.
I've gotten to feel that way this episode.
Aw.
The projectile on that plasma gun moves just slowly enough for the thing you were trying to shoot at to die before you shoot it every time.
It's true with two gunners. It's not actually a very useful weapon.
That
A breach
board
gunner?
over here.
Oh
No,
no,
the plasma pistol.
big
Oh,
plasma
yeah.
charge.
Oh god. Oh, there's a
I forgot I wasn't a gunner. I tried to drop a shield.
this on the roof.
I think I shot foam.
All right, Menace dead.
Yeah, good work. Good teamwork. And so you can see all we gotta do is keep people inside the big green circle here. This will be very familiar to anybody who's ever played a Left 4 Dead style game, probably.
There's
Somebody
a
was setting
grunt
up a
here.
turret.
If anybody
I'm helping.
needs a friend.
There's a trawler over here, too.
Oh, a trawler's coming right for me.
Oh,
Oh, oppressor.
Warden on
Oh,
a.
I got trawled. Oh, I'm being trawled. I'm just gonna pop him. Back in the zone. Alright, the zone charges faster when more people are in it. Just gonna throw this down real quick. Alright, I threw a shield down. It's maybe not in the best spot for everybody.
We're all gonna go in it though.
Ow. Yeah, I got chopped real good. Okay, good work, Steve. You earned this. Good boy.
Fuel cells have arrived. Get them set up.
I'm a little disappointed we haven't seen all of the bugs yet.
Yeah.
We will. We will. No, I'm just gonna... May as well. We have a ton of nitro.
Ordered is on the way.
Our new fuel pod's in. All we gotta do is connect them to the ship and then survive until they actually put the fuel in there. And if somebody sends you a thing that is full of flammable rocket fuel, definitely the first thing you should do is just beat the holy hell out of it.
We're expecting an increase in hostiles.
The thing that's great about fuel is how it's never volatile.
Oh, that is a lot of Never mind. It is no longer a lot of bugs.
No, it's a lot of
Breach
parts.
cutters are the best.
They are.
What do you have on there instead of the triple line?
I think it's maybe like a lingering trail of damage.
Oh.
I don't think that choice was made strategically. I think it was made by the minerals I had available to me at the time I picked it.
The triple line is super cool.
It's
I think
definitely,
the trail is really good on certain overclocks, though.
yeah.
I assume there's
Definitely
bugs
the
up here.
triple would make it a lot better at killing these Macteras.
Yeah.
It allows you to miss, which is great.
I feel like the recall means you almost always hit your team.
Yeah, but I haven't figured out how much damage it does to you yet, so I haven't
Oh.
stopped.
It's mostly not fatal.
Yeah, it's
If
not
he
that
doesn't
hard.
know how much it is, then as far as he knows, it could be 0.
It's got 0. Boy, a light would be really great. Not that.
Not that any particular person should have brought one.
All of you could have picked Scout.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't have a
good.
minigun. Ow!
Then I wouldn't have any levels on my character.
Trawler just ran through here and kind of hunted all of us.
Oh wow, that's a lot of little bugs too. How about
Don't
you
worry.
die in a
I'll
fire?
hit him with this thing that comes back and smacks us.
I don't think we've even really seen a lot of spitters this round.
No, it's been... We've been lucky. I do not expect that Hoxxes will continue to be this kind.
I don't even think there was a swarm.
Something's
At
coming to
least not
grab
one I
me.
noticed.
It's probably a trawler.
They're all camera shy. I don't like being on TV.
Kill it with
Shoot, if
foam.
If I'd known it would be that easy, I could have been recording this whole time.
We'd be on video 500 at this point.
They're quantum
Warden.
bugs.
Warden coming in with a swarm.
Yeah, huge supply of... Oh, please stop running at me.
Yeah, man, I really go through a lot of bullets really quickly with this thing.
Mike, I think you are trying to get hit by the return.
How could that possibly be true? How good
Oh,
at the
God.
game would I have?
Too many bugs. Too many bugs.
Is it really good? I fire it an awful lot of the time, and then I see somebody trailing
All
after.
right, pod is powering up. We can get out of here.
Escape quickly. It's becoming a lot. Uh-oh. I keep getting the sense. Something's coming. Let's get out of here. It's probably just a trawler trying to pluck us out of the pod.
The white, like, covering up all of the important parts of the fight the whole time you're in there is pretty annoying. But
Yeah, there are a lot of benefits to the Sixth Sense that warns you when things are trying to grab you, but also it does. It's a
Like
very
video
natural
games.
looking.
a
Hey,
surprising number of revives.
Yeah, not bad in terms of payout there. 10,000 XP for 23 minutes. We're living the dream, and almost nobody went. Okay, well, I mean, some of us went down.
Almost nobody died to bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was mostly that sticky grenade.
And then also gravity. Physics is truly the cruelest mistress.
There was some amount of scaling the ceiling.
We had to, for the company. For their coffers and all the profit they're not sharing. Well, I think that is probably a pretty good place to call this for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, tomorrow, I'm going to be playing a different class. There's going to be different weapons, different biomes, new bugs. There's all kinds of stuff you haven't seen yet. And we'll see you then.